Well, after a bit of rain and some milder temperatures today, we're looking at the almanac and we are well above average for right now. Taking a look at that almanac, average is 49 degrees for this time of year. Coming up after the break, I'll have more on what we can expect with the rain on Friday in the First Look forecast.
Alert Storm Team forecast with meteorologist Grant Coleman and the Tiger Solar Doppler Radar.
Well, the winds are still moving around pretty good out there right now. Taking a look at our Pepsi of Central Virginia Skycam, you can see the camera shaking just a little bit out there at SHD Airport in Weir's Cave. Temperatures in the mid-30s out there, and this cold front really is going to chill us out pretty nicely going into the next few hours. Taking a look at our biggest wind gusts we've recorded so far, 59 miles per hour in Petersburg, 58 in the Canadian Valley, 55 in Elkins. So when this thing initially came through, we were seeing some really high wind gusts. Seems to have slowed down just a little bit, but we are still getting some pretty strong winds that will continue over into the night. So just be mindful of that. Temperatures over the last 24 hours have really dropped because of this cold front. Actually, in the past couple of hours, most of these have dropped about 10-15 degrees. And that's where we're seeing a lot of the biggest drops because this cold front really cooked through and got us pretty cold pretty quickly. Now, current temperatures are still holding on into the 30s for much of the area. Already 27 in Monterey, 32 in Craigsville, a little bit warmer there in Waynesboro, 35. So right now, much of the area is chilly, but we're not at that cold point yet necessarily. As we get into the overnight, though, those temperatures dip down into the 20s with Franklin at 26, as well as Broadway, 31 in Harrisonburg. So some spots will kind of hang out in the 30s, just around freezing or so. But overall, tonight, those clouds will decrease relatively quickly, especially with that strong wind moving through, and will be cooling fast continuously through the night. Now, looking at an overview for the strong winds, we've got 50 to 60 mile per hour gusts and for the West Virginia and mountains, 30 to 40 for our area here in the valley. So the strongest will be through 5 a.m. this morning, or tomorrow morning rather. Biggest threats to be some down tree limbs and some power outages depending on your area. Now right now we're looking at a relatively nice day for tomorrow. Plenty of sun. 45 degrees for our lower end of the spectrum with a bit of a breeze earlier on as these winds kind of spill over into tomorrow. It'll let out pretty quickly though as we get into Friday though. That's when we start to see a little bit more action. Some more clouds in the sky, some late day afternoon showers that carry over into the night. Temperatures will be a bit more mild overall, but we will be seeing that rain coming in the afternoon. Taking a look at our rain here, looking at most of it coming in around 5 p.m. or so. It'll be light to steady, and you see a bit of mix here, but we're not looking at a whole lot of its of mix happening necessarily. It'll be mostly rain. If you see a bit, it'll be just a little bit overall. Looking at our rain going into the evening, it really tapers off as we go into Saturday, kind of peters around for a lot of that. But taking a look at our Blue Mountain Plumbing, Heating and Cooling 7-day forecast, be a mild week overall, or weekend overall, with temperatures on Saturday jumping up into the upper 50s after that rain clears out. Sunday looks to be nice with temperatures in the lower 60s, and we kind of continue that trend of going up into the 60s once again for next week. Plenty of sun to go around Sunday into the week, and it should be a relatively nice week, I think. Temperatures in the 60s. I'm always happy when I see that.
Looking forward to that. But obviously, you were definitely talking about the strong winds we have tonight, and we have received a lot of phone calls coming in about trees being down. So if you are out on the roads tonight, just make sure you are being cautious. Exactly. All right. Thank you so much, Grant. So before we get into our final forecast, Grant, you have a special announcement you'd like to make.
I do. It's my mom's birthday, turning 61 today. Happy birthday, Mom. 61. I even wore purple in honor of you and everything. And
Wait, is purple her favorite color?
Purple is her favorite color.
Okay, wait, guys, we have to do. Okay, come on, like we practice.
Okay.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Okay, let's transition to our final forecast. Go ahead, take over.
It's going to be a cool night tonight. Temperatures in the 30s, getting down into the 20s for much of us. We're going to be seeing those showers move through Friday afternoon into Friday night overnight. It'll be a nice weekend overall with some sun coming out Saturday and into Sunday, and that'll catapult us into 60-degree temperatures going into next week and throughout the work week, really.
All right, thanks, Grant. Well, that's your news for now. Thanks for watching, and have a great night.